right, welcome to another episode of Piecing It Together, the podcast where we take a look at a new movie and try to figure out what movies might have inspired it. And today on the show, we are doing one of our monthly trailer roundups. Jason Harris from Awesome Movie Year is here again to talk about a bunch of movies coming out this time in June 2026. I kind of botched the release of the May trailers episode. It's out there. A bunch of people listen to it, but I don't even think I ever shared it on social media. So if you listen to it, thank you very much. That means that you are subscribed to Piecing It Together, which you should be, because we got a lot of episodes on the way, a lot of episodes already recorded, which we'll actually talk about during this conversation, and a whole lot more on the way as well. So make sure you're subscribed. And now that I'm back from my vacation that I took last month, I'll try to make sure to be more on top of the socials this month. We got a fun conversation coming up. Before we get to it, I do also want to remind you to make sure you are subscribed on all the socials at Piecing Pod. So that way, when I remember to post about all the things happening with the show, you'll see all of those posts. So with that said, let's talk about a whole bunch of movies coming out in June 2026. Jason Harris, it's time for another month of trailers. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
How about you?
Good. I'm doing all right. I'm good. Yeah.
I didn't have much there.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's take a look back at our last month and see what we saw. I saw a lot of these movies. I know a lot of times lately I haven't seen the movies, but this time I've seen the movies.
You're always like a month ahead of me. I've seen movies from like 2 or 3 months ago that I'm telling you that you got to watch now.
Well, I'll get to them, but I'm not going to get to our first movie, which is Animal Farm, which everyone says is like the worst thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, definitely the worst thing that's ever happened. There's nothing worse going on in the world than Animal Farm right now.
That's a very true statement. Next up is The Devil Wears Prada 2, which I saw during my vacation, and it was fun. You know, I'm not going to do an episode, but whatever. It was cool.
I didn't hear it was a very good movie. I heard it was just like,
it's exactly what you expect it to be, and it was fine. We had a good time with it. That's about all I've got for it. Deep Water is one that I did not see. It looks like kind of silly fun, but I know a couple people who actually did enjoy it. But
who? Name them.
Oh, I don't.
We want names.
I don't remember names, but I saw them in my group. But I saw a couple of people give it like 3.5 and said that it was like pretty fun. So that's all right.
I didn't see it, but I'll call them idiots anyway.
There you go. Another movie I watched on my vacation, Hokum, which was set in Ireland, and we saw in Ireland, so I was very excited about that, but I didn't really like it that much.
I think you're the lowest rating I've seen on it.
Yeah, everybody else seems to really like it, and it just didn't really work for me very well. But it wasn't bad. I didn't dislike it, but I just didn't think it was very good.
What do you have against the Irish, Dave?
Can't stand them. Are you Irish, Jason?
Only by affinity. Where you go somewhere and you feel like, oh, I could be home here.
Yeah.
And you really love the culture. Like that. I'm not Irish, but I could definitely live there.
Can't stand them.
Actually, a movie that we're talking about coming up is directed by someone who's attached to my movie, which is set in Ireland.
All right. That sounds like fun. Next up is The Sheep Detectives, which is fantastic. I'll be recording an episode on this week.
I can't wait, man. It's just kind of escaped me at this point in time, but everyone loves it. So
yeah,
except
who?
I don't know. Maybe nobody.
I don't know anybody who doesn't like that movie. Your daughter will love it too. You should definitely watch it. Next up, Mortal Kombat 2, which was of course made for me. I had a great time with it. Not as good as the first one though, but it was still really fun. And I did record an episode that is not out yet.
Scarlett saw it, so you could ask her.
Oh, nice. Right on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of blood, lots of gore. She should love that. So, In the Gray, the new Guy Ritchie movie. Friend of the show, Joe Black, gave it 4.5 stars. Do you know anyone who's seen it yet? I haven't seen it.
I know Joe Black. He's a bag of pudding, so of course he did. So.
Yeah, I want to see it. But I'm sure it's just the same old with Guy Ritchie's latest movies, but I still want to see it. Next up is Obsession, which of course is like the big hit of the year.
It's such an exciting time for horror, and I'm becoming more and more of a horror fan. And so much so that I really think I have to start deep diving this YouTube horror movement. Have you watched a lot of the YouTube stuff that's been out, or what?
I don't watch YouTube stuff. It's just something, just like how I don't watch much TV. I also don't sit on YouTube watching that stuff either. I always want to squeeze in movies when I have the free time. But that being said, yes, it's becoming a breeding ground for some really talented people. We also did a live show on Backrooms this month, and which was also good. But Obsession, I think, is the better of the movies, and I couldn't be happier that this kid is going to have a huge career, I think.
Right. He's the next Kreggers, it looks like. I watched Undertone, which I was underwhelmed with. It was like 80 minutes of what's going to happen. Okay, something's going to happen. And then 10 minutes of like, that's what happened?
Well, that's kind of what I heard. I remember there's a lot of buzz out of the festivals. And then when it actually came out, everyone was like, that was it?
It could have been 15 minutes.
Yeah. So, oh, well. But yeah, Obsession, great movie. Is God Is also a great movie. I love this movie, and I already put out the episode on that one. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely worth checking out once you get it.
There's like been a lot of good things in the first half of this year. Like I said, I'm a month or two behind, but like I've seen a few from the last few months this month that I really did like. So that's nice.
Right on. Passenger is up next, which getting very mixed response. I still think that trailer was great. Really scary stuff, but I don't know if I'll get to this.
I don't remember what that was.
Where the guy's driving on the freeway and keeps passing the same person.
Oh, yeah. It did look, cool.
Yeah. Next up, I Love Boosters. I failed Boots Riley. I didn't show up like he wanted everybody to. But,
I know. He's been tweeting like at everybody. Yeah. Like, you got to go tonight, dude.
He's right. I mean, that's what the industry is now at this point. So I wanted to support, but I will definitely see it at some point.
I watched his Criterion Closet instead.
There you go. Some good YouTube content. Pressure is up next with Brendan Fraser yelling a lot. I don't know. It looks okay.
It just came out this weekend. So, whatever.
And then I already mentioned Backrooms, but also I did a live show on The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is just more Star Wars stuff. It was fine,
I know. It's like it's making money, but it's also like the lowest grossing of the Star Wars movies. Yeah. So, it's just the TV show, right? 5 episodes in a movie.
Yeah. And I from what I understand, it really was going to be the 4th season, and they reconfigured it into a movie. So,
wow. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Great Disney.
Good stuff. All right, let's move on to Masters of the Universe, our first movie of the month on June 5th in theaters. It's Travis Knight, the guy who directed Bumblebee. Huge reboot, of course, of the classic Saturday morning kids show, which we just did an Awesome Movie Year episode on the movie version of. This looks like it could be fun.
We talked about Travis Knight on that episode and also on the episode of the Wacky Adventures of Mark Twain episode, because that company ended up becoming his. And everything Travis Knight has directed, like I really like Bumblebee, Kubo and the Two Strings. This does not look good at all, but I'm starting to hear that it's good. So, between the early reactions and also Travis Knight's, record, I think I might have to see this thing. Ugh. I don't know. Hero, that has to go to like a secret world to reclaim his heroism. Shazam. Hero that doesn't remember he's a hero, or maybe is it stuck in an office and becomes a hero again. The Matrix Resurrections. Guy who longs to go home, Castaway, and guy who goes home and must recapture his kingdom, which has been truly destroyed since he's been there with the Lion King. And reminder, Simba is the bad guy in the Lion King for giving up on his family for all those years.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, that's a good thing to remember. I'll throw Guardians of the Galaxy in there because it feels like the latest crop of Guardians of the Galaxy-esque wacky team of crazy superhero type things. But also the movie that I think it most resembles, remember another movie that looked terrible and then everybody loved, is that Dungeons and Dragons movie from a few years ago. That's what I think this looks the most
like. Was good. That one was good.
It was.
Amongst Thieves.
Yeah, it was great. So I hope this is more of that. But I think it could be fun. We'll see. But the same day, June 5th, we also have Scary Movie 6, the return of the Wayans brothers to this classic horror spoof franchise. This time they've got Sinners, The Substance, a whole bunch of other recent horror movies to spoof. Do you think this is going to be good?
Well, Dave, as I had foreshadowed, the director Michael Titus is attached to my movie in Ireland,
Mm,
and so I'm hoping it makes all the money.
yeah, sure.
And then he'll be like, "Hey, I made too much money. Now I don't need to do your movie."
Yeah. Hopefully there's like a
That's what,
buyout thing or
right?
something.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be like it was too successful.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the first scary movie. It's kind of, again, like, I put Happy Gilmore 2 on my list because it's, again, we're like going with these like legacy sequels. The best stuff in the trailer was the like classic Wayne's, kind of shock humor, gross out stuff. The worst stuff was the like commentary on wokeism
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that stuff. It felt dated already. So, from the woke point of view, I put You People, which was terrible, that
Oof.
movie with Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy. And then, like I said, I already mentioned Happy Gilmore 2 as a legacy sequel. And of course, you know, Scream, Halloween, these horror movies that have taken long breaks and come back also fit.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. The only thing, because this is a kind of a tough one, the only thing I put down was the Naked Gun and Fuckham Hall, which are two recent spoofs that worked and were successful enough. Well, maybe not Fuckham Hall. I don't know if that did well, but Naked Gun did, and just
Yeah.
proving that spoof still can get an audience. So, but yeah, I'm hopeful for it. I really hope it's going to be good.
Let's go, Titus.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up is Power Ballad, also in theaters June 5th. John Carney's latest, about a wedding singer who's given up on stardom, but he meets this guy from a boy band who's kind of losing his steam in his career, and he gets some new juice by covering the guy's song. I think that's what's happening. Is that what's happening in this trailer?
I mean, he doesn't just cover his song; he steals the song from him.
Gotcha.
Paul Rudd plays the song for Nick Jonas, and then Nick Jonas just takes the song and is like, "This is my new song. It's a big hit." And
Okay.
Paul Rudd's like, "Dude, I wrote that," but there's no proof that he wrote it. Yeah, I love John Carney. I'm on record with that. I know this is not getting high praise, which is a bummer because as I said, I love John Carney, but your vendetta against the Irish, I could see you trashing and thrashing this.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, was the one with the rocker? Is that Mark Wahlberg?
Rockstar. That's on my list. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, then I picked the other one, the rocker. Is that the one with Rainn Wilson?
Rainn Wilson, yes.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, The Wedding Singer. Last year, we had a movie where people had to deal with their failed or successful careers, which was The Ballad of Wallace Island, which we both liked.
Oh, yeah.
And then for people stealing stuff from other people, I put Social Network.
Okay, that works. Yeah, I had Rockstar. I had The Wedding Singer. The other one that I put is A Star Is Born because this up and coming star helps a fading star kind of get back onto it. So, but again, I'm not 100% sure what's going on in this movie. But yeah, it's not getting very good.
It was very clear. I don't know what your deal is.
I don't know because I thought he was like they were working. I don't know. All I know is Paul Rudd has really been on a losing streak, other than what's it called, the Tim Robinson movie. But other than that, it's been all bad lately. It sucks because I love Paul Rudd.
Hey, guess what I watched? Paul Rudd in the Criterion Closet. It was good.
Good. There you go. Yeah. Good. 5 stars. Office Romance on Netflix, June 5th. The latest J-Lo rom-com. She falls in love with her new employee. This seems problematic. Played by Brett Goldstein.
What are you doing, Brett? What are you doing, man?
It looks like all the other ones of these, right?
Looks like someone took a fist and shoved it up our asses without our consent is what it looks like, Dave. No lube, no puckering, whatever. It's so bad. I was so angry at this. I mean, she's the mean boss, Devil Wears Prada. Office Romance, broadcast news. And the way I wish it would go, secretary.
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. I had The Devil Wears Prada. I also put 2 weeks notice. Wasn't that Sandra Bullock with an employee? They fall in love with each other. I don't know. This just, it looks absolutely terrible.
Well, I don't know if you're the right lawyer for this job.
Let's move right along because this next one looks great. It's The Furious, and it's just going to be nonstop action. Some guy trying to save his family and killing a whole shitload of people.
Yeah, this was consensual anal fisting right here.
Yeah, sure.
When I was watching Office Romance, I'm like, oh, I got to punch Dave in the face.
Yeah.
Then when I was watching this trailer, I was like, oh, I got to invite Dave to a movie.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
We should do our annual crazy action episode on this one. This looks great.
Oh, yeah.
Two people have, I think a daughter and a wife get abducted and they like team up to get them back. So a little High and Low from Kurosawa, a little Taken, and then I put Unforgiven for the team up. And not surprisingly, a lot of the action, or some of it at least, looked like it was influenced by Old Boy.
Old Boy, yeah, that could work for sure. I put The Raid as kind of my.
Well, I mean, the preview literally says the best brawler since The Raid. So you just took the word from the preview and put it in your pick.
I've had a busy month, Jason. You got to just go.
It's not an excuse, Dave. It's your show. It's your show.
I literally didn't even.
You were on a plane for 9 hours. You could have watched 10 trailers.
Yeah, you're right. Well, actually, I didn't pay for the Wi-Fi, so I couldn't have. So
cheap fuck.
We were in first class too. We paid.
What? Don't they give you the Wi-Fi?
You would think. You would fucking think, but no, they do not. Anyway, let's move on to Toy Story 5.
Wait, so you put The Raid? That was it?
And I put Taken. I put Taken.
Your one piece was The Raid, the one that they told you to put?
I put Taken, so yeah.
Oh, idiot.
I could put Rambo Last Blood. How about that?
Was that a movie, Last Blood?
I think so. Wasn't it the last Rambo movie that they did?
I don't know.
I think it was called Last Blood, where he has to rescue the girl from the gangsters or whatever. Anyway, Toy Story 5 will be in theaters June 19th. Usually we don't want to see a fifth movie in a series, but I feel like all of the recent Toy Story movies were great.
All of them have been great in general, all four of them. Yeah. So, but this trailer does look a little repetitive from what we've seen. It was video games or something else was taking them away from playing with the toys, and now it's a tablet, and it's like, but it'll still be fun because it's Toy Story. And an omnipotent or a computer that can talk back to you. It's 2001: A Space Odyssey. A computer becoming your best friend, or a robot. I put Megan and the old gang getting together to do a task. I put Space Cowboys.
Space Cowboys. Yeah, we're getting to that point in this series for sure. I put Megan, and I also put the Child's Play reboot, which kind of had that similar idea as Megan. So, but yeah, I'm hopeful for it. I think it'll be fun. Next up is The Death of Robin Hood, also in theaters June 19th. This is Michael Sarnoski, the director of Pig.
And A Quiet Place Day One.
And A Quiet Place Day One. It's a gritty Robin Hood, old Robin Hood story, starring Hugh Jackman. I think we know what our first puzzle piece is going to be for both of us. But I don't know. It looks okay. It doesn't look as good as I would hope. I don't know.
No, it looks good, man. It looks good. What are you talking about? This is their next The Green Knight, a reimagining of a folktale, a dark, gritty folktale.
I think I see this trailer and I'm just like, this feels too obvious. I don't know. Like, it looks good. Don't get me wrong.
Who did it? Why is it obvious? When have you seen old Robin Hood say it was all a lie? I've killed too many people. And then he has to get pulled back in and kill more people. When have you seen that before?
I haven't seen it before, but I've seen the grizzled, older version of these characters.
Yes, obviously you're referring to Logan as our first piece, right? So
sure.
It's definitely very Logan-y. I have The Green Knight, a reimagining of something we just saw with Frankenstein 88 times, so I put that.
Yeah.
So, and the fighting in this kind of unique, brutal setting, I went with the Northman for that. So
yeah,
I'm pumped for this, dude. You got to grow up.
I really hope so. I'll definitely be there. I'll be there to see it. The director of Pig has me, even though I wasn't.
He's
big.
2 for 2.
Yeah, I wasn't that big on his Quiet Place, but definitely love Pig. So I'll be there. And my other one was the Northman as well. So yeah. Next up is Girls Like Girls in theaters June 19th. Do you know anything about this? This is written and directed by Haley Kiyoko. Well, okay, but based on her song / music video / novel. and now
and she's really milking this thing.
She's adapting it into a movie. What? I can't believe this is a thing. But anyway, I'm sure people are going to be excited for it. It's like a coming of age lesbian story, and apparently I happened to catch that.
Whoa! Don't use the hard R there.
What did I say? And apparently her fans call her lesbian Jesus. Did you know that?
That's sad.
That's I don't know what to make of that. But anyway, hopefully Haley Kiyoko fans can write in and tell us what we're missing.
Or Kaylee Cuoco fans can write in and tell us what's going on. I remember we did one of these a few years ago where it was like two boys in a friendship and it was like based on a book and you're like, who's going to see this? And no one saw that one. So who knows? And didn't we just do one again, I don't know, man. Here's what I got on this thing. The adventures of young women learning who they are, never going back, which we both like.
Oh yeah.
The misunderstanding of a young woman's sexuality, the miseducation of Camera Post, the female version of Call Me by Your Name, and Will They, Won't They, Black Swan. I don't know. This doesn't look good though.
Yeah, I mean, all these are kind of heavy. Well, Never Going Back's fun, but heavier, things. This looks like after school special kind of a thing. But I don't know. I put blue is the warmest color. I'm just trying to think of, lesbian movie. And then movies based on songs. I don't know. Purple Rain, maybe. It's not exactly based on the song, but built around it anyway. Are there any good movies based on songs?
That's a good question. Why haven't you ever taken one of your songs?
That's actually something I would love to do. But
yeah. So yeah, Phil, there's a lot of them. We covered one, Alice's Restaurant.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Alice's Restaurant definitely inspired Girls Like Girls.
Yeah, didn't we do that animated one that we did too, the Nielsen one that was kind of The Point? Was kind of one too. Yeah.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Indeed. Voicemails for Isabel will be on Netflix June 19th. Netflix really just crushing it this month with these movies. Zoe Deutsch, though, we like her, and she's
great.
She's going to be in the new David Wayne movie, so that's next month. Can't wait. But she finds out her sister died and starts leaving her voicemails, but as a way of coping. But then the number gets reassigned to this guy, and he falls in love with her because of the voicemails. It looks ridiculous.
So this is what I don't understand about it. I guess so. When she had the voicemail, like it must have just been like 617-555-3131 is not available.
Right.
And then he did the exact same thing. And so neither of them actually left a voicemail of who they are. And he's obsessed with You've Got Mail, which already makes me want to not see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it doesn't look good, but we do like Zoe Deutsch. And it's like the romance with someone you didn't know was going to be there. I put Your Sister's Sister. The Mean Chef. Ooh, that's something new. The Bear. Yeah. And then someone trying to, I don't know, deal with the trauma, the loss of a loved one in a unique way. I put My Old Ass.
My Old Ass. Yeah, good one there. I put P.S. I Love You with Gerard Butler and Hilary Swank. That was kind of this, but with letters, right?
I never saw that.
Yeah,
but
it was similar. They were writing letters.
Remember the one we covered like a month or two ago? Where it was like the woman goes to jail and she gets out and she's flirting with the dead father, the father of her child's friend. It feels a lot like this too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could see that. And then there was one with a mailbox. I think it was Sandra Bullock. I was thinking about that one too. You're so fucking lazy. You didn't even Google Sandra Bullock mailbox movie. Hey, Jason, will you Google Sandra Bullock?
Do the goddamn work. It's your fucking show. What the fuck, man? It's so basic.
I think it's called The Lake House. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're the
there
worst.
we go.
I'd be so much more angry at you if what was coming up wasn't coming up right now, but it's calm me down.
What if I left this off the list? Would you just quit forever if I just...
I would have just put it on the list. I would have just been like, we're going to do this anyway.
You could just do that. All right, Feel the Burns is coming back. It's Finnegan's Foursome on VOD June 19th. Ed Burns and his family go to Ireland to go golfing, and his dad dies, and they used to do a family tournament, but his dad and his dying wishes said he wants them to do one more tournament. It looks so bad, Jason. I don't know what to tell you here.
Finnegan's Four-Way, but all the brother McMullins fucking suck each other, huh?
Oh, God.
There's the guy from that last Ed Burns movie, which was good, the sequel to the Brothers McMullen.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't have any justification for my Ed Burns stan here, but I'll keep watching his movies.
Hey,
I don't know.
Sure.
Like I said, Family McMullen was solid last year. I don't know. Buddy games, as like kind of like, we're all playing the same game for a reason. At one point he's putting and he goes, oh, come on, it's so close, and it's not close at all. Reminded me of Swingers, where Ron Livingston goes, "Get there," and it didn't get there at all.
Good.
Yeah. Grown-ups, these grown-ups have to come together, and I also put The Big Lebowski for some reason, but I don't remember why.
Okay. Yeah, no, I had both Happy Gilmore and Grown-ups. Definitely got that kind of feeling here going on. And then do you remember a movie from a few years ago, Raymond and Ray, with Ethan Hawke and Ewan McGregor?
No. Yeah. I mean, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, the father sends them on this like crazy journey as a last wish kind of thing. So
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
I got a question for you. Are you saying this looks so bad because of your anti-Ireland, faction over there?
Well, I have nothing against Ed Burns, so that must be
he's Irish, and it all takes place in Ireland. So
he's a talented man. Jackass Best and Last in theaters June 26th. So it's kind of pointless to do a Jackass movie. I'm piecing it together. I don't know what you're really going to say puzzle piece wise, but I just wanted to have it on the list because these movies are awesome and just wanted to shout it out.
Yeah, Rachel Wolfson, a comedian I know who's one of the newer Jackass cast members, is quite brave, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
I put The Trip, the Steve Coogan series, because they're always finding a way to make another one for seemingly no reason. And then I actually thought of another good one, The Challenge on MTV, where all these old, veterans are teaming up or fighting against the younger new challenge generation. It just feels like that's what this is.
Nice.
Dog, I'm ready. Let's fucking go. Double feature me with this and The Furious. I don't smoke weed. I'll fucking get so high with you for this thing. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
They're all so hilarious,
They're so good. The last one was such a wonderful, cathartic moment. Like, it was right after the pandemic. And
that was the first movie I saw in the theater, and I laughed my ass off.
It was the best.
After the pandemic.
It was the best. Our last movie on the list for the month is Little Brother, which will be on Netflix June 26th. I know I gave Netflix some shit, but this one, I laughed pretty hard during this trailer. It looks so stupid, but I laughed a lot. John Cena is... he finds out that his quote-unquote little brother from a high school project has reached out to him after getting in an accident because he has no one else to turn to. And he's just this, like, fucking weirdo played by Eric Andre, and Michelle Monaghan's in it too. And I don't know, did you think this was funny? I thought it was hilarious.
What it did was depress me about the failures of my career, because we had a very funny movie called Big Brother a long time ago, and it was about a dude who proposes to his girlfriend, and she's like, "You won't take care of anybody. Like, what are you talking about?" And she works at the Big Brother program, right? And he's like, "I'll prove it to you. I can be a big brother," right?
Yeah.
But due to a glitch in the system, he gets like Alan Arkin, whose name is still in there from the 1940s, as his like little brother. And he's this like crotchety old man who just fucks up everything. And it was so funny. And of course, I'm still working here with you, so we know how that went.
Sure.
I don't know why this movie keeps coming up with our stuff, but like the guy that nobody wants around, you, me, and Dupree. I got that one.
Sure.
And then they talk about the value of family, so that'd probably be the Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I thought this looked like so much fun. It obviously looks like Ricky Stenicki, but turned around with Cena as a straight man this time. So you got that.
I wish they would have included like the Eric Andre stunts in the movie, like that he does.
Hey,
the Eric Andre
maybe at some point. It looks like it's going to be completely ridiculous. The other thing I had was, what about Bob? Especially because the wife is so okay with this maniac being there. And,
yeah, so, there you go.
It looks great. I'm excited.
Makes me want to go back and like finish Big Brother.
Yeah.
Even though my old writing partner doesn't talk to me anymore. You think I could just steal the idea since I wrote half of it?
Yeah, screw it. Why not?
Not steal, finish the idea that we had collaborated on.
There you go.
Yeah. He can sue me after we make that money.
Hell yeah. Live shows coming up in June. So neither of them, just like last month, neither of them are 100% confirmed. But on June 11th, I'll pretty much almost definitely be doing Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg movie at Maya Cinemas. And then on the 25th, I'll either be doing Supergirl, which is most likely, or The Invite. Any of those I'm excited for. I mean, Supergirl a little bit less so, but the other two I'm super excited for.
No, Dave. Now calm down. Calm down, Dave. Calm down here.
Okay.
We're all excited for Disclosure Day.
Yeah, of course.
And in fact, I'm upset that you made me watch the. I don't even want to watch the preview. I just want to see the movie.
Yeah.
Let's go. Spielberg says he wants to do a Western. How cool would that be?
That'd be great. He should.
Supergirl getting some thrashings, but I don't know if anyone's seen it, if it's just based on the preview.
It's based on her in the press and how misogynistic everyone is, and just any little thing they're going to glom onto and just be like, oh, she's stupid. She's, she's a bad
What
person.
Is she, like anti-genocide or something?
Well, I know one thing she said was she dissed Christian film critics. So that, got her in deep trouble already.
Well, they already have such good senses of humor to begin with.
So,
I'll see it. I was a fan of Superman. I thought James Gunn did a good job.
That's the thing. I'm like the only person who was kind of lukewarm on that Superman. So that's why I'm not super excited for this. But I think she's
But this is Craig Gillespie.
Yeah, right? And I like Craig Gillespie a lot. So that's why I think maybe I'll end up liking it. What do you think about The Invite if we were to do that one?
So here's my issue with The Invite, right? It's directed by Olivia Wilde, who I did not like Booksmart.
Nope.
And nobody liked Don't Worry, Darling.
Nope.
Also, this seems like another like, hey, let's all hook up with each other. Like you're a couple, we're a couple, and then things get weird. And I feel like that's been played out as a subgenre lately. Like I think we've seen that enough. Like there's got to be a next layer to it.
It got a lot of buzz, but that being said, yeah, I agree. It does seem like kind of lukewarm of an idea, but yeah.
But look at the cast. It's her and I like her as an actor, and Seth Rogen as one couple.
Yeah.
Edward Norton, who is always solid. And I mean, Penelope Cruz is going to steal the whole movie. Looks like, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to say. Like, gotta give it a chance, right?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm excited for it. So, but we'll see what happens with it.
Put them in order, Dave. If you were at that party, put them in order of how you would want to bang them.
I don't even know how to answer that question.
There's only 4 of them. You just have to put them in order.
I'm not going to do that. Let's move on to, is there anything you watched recently you want to recommend to our listeners?
My favorite movie of the year that shame on us for not talking about on a preview episode. And I don't know who's seen it. And I had never watched the show, but I like the director because Blackberry was great. But Nirvana, the band, the TV show, the movie.
I tried so hard to get to this movie in the theaters, and it just none of the show times worked. I've never seen the show, but everyone says it's so funny.
You don't need to.
Yeah, everyone says it's funny anyway.
I listened to Matt Johnson on The Big Picture. He's like, and I know he was selling his movie, but he's like, I think you could just see it without knowing any of the background, and it'd be even better.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it.
Good.
I pretty much loved it. I think you would love it too. It's the type of weird, crazy premise that like you and I like. And, for the most part, they pull it off. But I just I'll watch it again. I'd watch it again today. I watched it yesterday.
Nice.
So Yeah, so that's my number one. I'm not on your half year list, but if you want my half year number one, that's it.
Hell
And
yeah.
I still have a month to go, of course, but
Sure. Yeah.
So that's my recommendation. Watch that movie, and we want more weird, like kind of crazy comedy to get made.
Yeah.
I think it did pretty well, from what I understand. I don't know.
I think so too, and I'm actually hoping to watch it this week. It's definitely been one on my catch up list, and I can't wait to see it. So great stuff. Jason, where can people find you? What's going on with Awesome Movie Year? Tell us everything.
Yeah, man. I have trivia basically every Tuesday through Thursday in this city in Las Vegas. So come out and play some trivia. Dave came once, won free chips and dip, and like a piece of shit has not shown up since to claim his chips and
now
dip.
I'm back on keto, so I'm never going to come get the chips and dip. I'll come.
You weren't going to anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I'll come to one of the other shows and try to win something for another restaurant.
I didn't know you got off keto. That's the whole. When did you do that?
I've been off since about November. So
did you gain weight?
Oh yeah. So
why did you jump off keto?
Various trips, birthdays, holidays,
taking over the store,
stress,
guilt for stealing your dad's life's work, all those things.
I started as soon as I got back from the trip, though, so I'm on it right now.
I've been losing weight, so I'm gonna call you a fat bastard.
You can do it.
Yeah,
it'll help.
Yeah, Jason Harris Comedy or Jay Harris Comedy on all the socials. Go for Jason on Letterboxd, where my review of Nirvana, the band, the TV show, the movie is currently. And Dave, we're in 1946 right now for Awesome Movie Year. I'm excited to see how this season turns out. I think we're getting a lot of noir, so if you're a noir fan, we are the podcast for you.
Very good. Jason, as always, great having you here. We'll talk
Dave,
again soon.
Do the fucking work next month.
I can't promise anything. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that conversation about a bunch of the movies coming out in June 2026. I would also like to thank Jason Harris for joining me on that one. And thank you to all of you for listening. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're subscribed. We've got a lot of episodes on the way. Also, I'll get back to the whole listener puzzle pieces thing. Obviously, with my trip, I didn't get a chance to do my usual post asking for puzzle pieces. Although I will shout out Demetrius Sanders, who mentioned Event Horizon for the movie Backrooms, which that episode's not even out at the time that I'm recording this. So how did you send in a puzzle piece before the episode's even out? Oh, yeah, because you were there at our live show on Backrooms at Galaxy Theaters Boulevard Mall. We'll be announcing a couple more live shows coming up very soon, so keep an eye on all the socials at Piecing Pod, and lots more coming out with the podcast very soon. So let's close this out with a piece of music like I always do. And actually, speaking of things that are coming very soon, and speaking of things that are coming in June, I have a new album coming out. Like I keep forgetting to do things podcast related because I've been so busy. I'm also haven't set this one up for release yet. So hopefully it'll actually make it out by its intended release date. But anyway, I am going to be releasing a soundtrack album to a film called Friday and Friday, which is coming out on Amazon Prime in June. So you'll be able to watch the movie Friday and Friday, and you'll be able to check out the entire soundtrack of the film. The movie will be hitting Prime on June 16th, and then the soundtrack should be hitting that coming Friday as long as all goes well. So keep an eye out for that, and I'm going to play a piece of music from that soundtrack right now to close us out. So keep an eye out for Friday and Friday on Amazon Prime and the soundtrack coming out this month, and we'll be back with more Piecing It Together real soon.
An All Points West production, produced by David Rosen in Las Vegas.